Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be here today, and today I'm going to talk about how to be pursued, because being pursued is something that you can actually start to learn. You can start to entrain in the energy of being pursued, and especially if you have a history of being rejected or feeling not good enough in relationships or in love, then this is very, very interesting for you, and you should definitely start to practice that every single day so that you can start to feel pursued and you can start to feel that this is actually normal, because you totally deserve this experience. You totally deserve to be pursued if that's what you desire. For those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Julia. I'm so excited to welcome all of you, all those of you who are new, all those of you who know me already. And here on High Value, I'm talking about consciousness, inner healing, self-love, and manifestation. As I said, today we're going to talk about how to be pursued. And I mean, I've talked already a lot about self-concept on this channel, but I believe that it's great to repeat it, because this really needs to sink into your subconscious mind, and every time you hear it, you're gonna get a little bit more conscious of that. Your self-concept, your self-image creates your reality. Your self-image creates your reality. And that means that how other people are treating you is ultimately a reflection of who you think you are, of who you believe you are on a subconscious level. That's why I keep on saying, I say it especially on my Instagram, but I do say it here as well. That's why I keep saying you need to repeat your affirmations as much as possible until they sink into your subconscious mind. If you want to be pursued, you need to change your self-concept, because it's not really about the other person. If you had an experience in your past, and I think we all did, some more than others, where you were rejected and where this started to become a part of your self-concept, chances are that you might feel rejected on a subconscious level, and you might hold a belief in your self-concept that you are going to be rejected, or you're going to be left or abandoned, or you're not going to be chosen. And if you have some of these beliefs in your subconscious mind, the possibility exists that you don't even know it. So I think many people who have that, they don't even know that they are feeling already rejected sometimes before they even get to know a person, or before they even get into a relationship. And when you're starting to feel, or when you are already feeling rejected on a subconscious level, what happens is that this is going to be reflected back to you in your reality. It can even happen that people start to feel attracted to you, and then your self-concept takes over, your rejected self-concept takes over, and then you're gonna be rejected, because that's what you believe is going to happen, either consciously or subconsciously. And it doesn't matter if it's subconsciously or consciously. If you hold that belief within your subconscious mind, it's going to be reflected to you at some point, unless it's a very tiny belief that is almost non-existent and you have a dominant story of being loved and chosen. It's going to be reflected back to you, because that's what we are creating. We're creating with our dominant belief system. When you are starting to change your story, it's going to take a little bit of time until your reality is going to catch up and going to reflect that back to you externally. But that's when things are changing. When you are dominantly focused on what it is that you desire, that's when your reality is going to start to change. So now let's talk about specifically what do you need to do in order to start to be pursued, because that's the exciting part. So obviously, if you want to be pursued, you have to become the person, you have to embody the version of yourself that already is pursued. It means that there's nothing externally that you need to change right now. There's no one else outside there who needs to change right now, or who needs to be convinced that you're worthy to be pursued. It's only yourself. I love that about this work. It's only yourself that you need to change. Only you. Only you. You need to change, first of all, the way you see yourself, because it's going to be hard for yourself to change what you believe others are thinking about you if you don't change what you're thinking about yourself. If you don't think you're worthy of being pursued, then it's going to be hard for you to maintain the belief that others are seeing you that way. I mean, sometimes that happens, but it's not very stable. And if you don't love yourself, it's gonna be not such a pleasant experience to have other people love you. You might even be unable to accept that, because if you don't love yourself and if you don't feel worthy of love, then it's just not matching with a loving connection or a loving relationship or friendship or whatever it is that you desire. So you need to start to change the way that you view yourself. You need to start to believe that you are worthy, you are loved, you are lovable, you are loving yourself. You need to really start to give yourself and create that value for yourself. You need to start to give yourself that value. It's a decision. It's not like, different people are born with different degrees of worthiness. That's not how it is. We are all 100%, 1000% worthy. There's no... Today I'm tripping over that word, worthy. I don't know why. Sometimes it happens. It's annoying. I don't care. I'm gonna continue anyways. So, what was I saying? We are all innately lovable and worthy. I will keep on saying the word though, because it's so important. We are all innately worthy of love. Full stop. Period. That's just how it is. And you are worthy of love too. You are deserving of love. And instead of saying all these shitty things and reinforcing all of your self-doubts and your limiting beliefs, how about starting to tell a more lovable and loving story about yourself? How about instead of asking yourself whether what you want is going to come to you and whether you are worthy of it and whether other people see that you are deserving of it, how about just deciding it because you decide who you are and because you can give yourself that love. You don't need anybody else come to you into your reality and tell you that you are deserving. You don't need that. You are inherently deserving. You're inherently lovable. You are love. You just need to start to bring that energy up for you every single day. And you do that by changing your self-concept. This is getting heated. You need to start to change your self-concept by continuously reinforcing new thoughts. And when you repeatedly enforce new thoughts and new affirmations in your mind, constantly, all day, every day, what is going to happen that after a while, your thoughts are going to sink into your subconscious mind and they are starting to become beliefs. So the more you think something, the more familiar it is to your subconscious mind and the more it starts to become a part of your subconscious mind. And I think, honestly, I should repeat it a third time. The more you think something, the more it sinks into your subconscious mind and then it's a belief. And you know what? When it's a belief, it's not only going to manifest in your external 3D reality, not only that, which is pretty amazing, but it's also going to be very, very effortless. What's going on today? It's going to be very effortless for you to think those thoughts more often, more frequently. It's going to feel more natural, and after a while it's going to happen automatically. Just like you're right now thinking thoughts like, I'm rejected, I'm not loved, I'm not chosen, I'm not wanted, I'm not desired, am I desired, am I loved, do they love me? Just like that feels normal to you right now. After a while, when you keep on reinforcing, I am loved, I am chosen, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I'm deserving of love, I love myself, I'm such a magnificent person, I'm fascinating, I'm interesting, I am so amazing. When you keep on thinking that and when you keep on treating yourself that way, you're gonna start to believe it and you're gonna start to be that version of yourself, yeah? Because you are already all of these things. You just need to start to align with that. So that's the first thing that you do. The first thing is that you start to change the way you see yourself. And that is, I would say, that is the main foundation of starting to be pursued, is just to realize how deserving you already are. That's really the main thing that you want to do. And then, based on your old self-concept, you don't only have a story about who you are and how you think about yourself, but you also have a story of how you think that others are seeing and perceiving you. It's really all your own inner dialogue and your own inner story. So even what you think that others are thinking, it's also in your perception and in your consciousness. So what you want to do is you want to focus mainly on your own self-concept, and then you want to start to think about, how do I want others to see me? And that's where the persuasion comes in. That's when you can start to think about, how do you want to be perceived by others who are doing the pursuing, who are pursuing you. Do they perceive you as being beautiful or handsome? Do they perceive you as being very interesting? Do they like your personality? Do they like your body? Do they like spending time with you? Maybe they like the conversations with you. So you can think whatever it is that you want, and whatever it is that you're gonna think constantly, that's what's going to start to sink in your subconscious mind. And I'm getting a little distracted here because there is some noise in the background. But whatever it is that you're going to reinforce over a prolonged period of time, that's what's gonna sink into your subconscious mind, and that's what's gonna manifest. I had it happen to me, and I think I said it in the last video, that people told me exactly what I was affirming, and I wasn't even looking for that because I didn't even think about that. I was just affirming for myself because I knew it was good for my mental health, and because I knew I would manifest something eventually, but I didn't expect people saying the exact words that I was affirming back to me. And it was so beautiful. Like I had even somebody ask me, like, are you affirming this? So that was very fun. And I had it in multiple occasions also, like in just very different occasions, where people were reflecting that back to me, where manifestations were coming in. And well, after a while, you will stop, and that's really also the goal, you will stop focusing on whatever is going to be reflected back to you. You don't need to focus on that, because you need to focus on your inner game. Manifestation is an inner game. And I do not say that the external reality is not important, because it is important. It's really where, we all are living. But you want to be unattached to whatever is going on out there. You want to stop being dependent on your 3D reality and on the people in your life coming in and telling you what you are. You need to decide who you are. You need to decide who you are. You don't need to wait for any guy or any woman to come into your life and tell you how worthy and loving and beautiful and handsome and deserving you are. You don't need that. And I mean, this is beautiful, but again, when you're manifesting and when you're becoming a master at manifesting, you are deciding who you are, and you are just seeing that reflection, and the reflection is beautiful, amazing. I'm gonna keep affirming and keep on treating myself and creating the version of myself that I want to be, instead of being dependent on my external reality. It doesn't matter what others are doing. It's important what you are doing, and what you want to do is keep on working on your self-concept, keep on reinforcing your beliefs, your affirmations that you want to become beliefs, and then just keep on focusing on your inner reality. That's where your power lies. Your power lies within yourself. So keep on telling a story that you like. Keep on telling a story about other people that you like. You also want to start to feel how it feels to be pursued. So you're affirming about yourself, you're affirming about the other person, and now you also want to feel, how does it actually feel like to be pursued? How does it feel like if people are coming, or the person that you want to be pursued by, how does it feel like if they are coming towards me? How do I feel? How does the dynamic feel? It feels like I'm calm, like I can be relaxed. It feels like I'm completely deserving. It just feels very, very abundant. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do the chasing. You don't have to do the pursuing. You are being the pursued one. You are being the one that kind of, you're staying, you're staying where you are, and you're just attracting whatever it is that you want to you. You're attracting whoever or whatever it is that you want to you. All right. That's as far as my inspiration goes today. I hope you enjoyed today's spontaneous talk. Thank you so much for being here. If you're looking for support on your journey, you can reach out to me. I'm offering one-on-one support. And now I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here, and bye-bye.